we go. Headed out for this beautiful Saturday. I got about 1 minute and 25 seconds to make a decision. Well, not really 1 minute and 25 seconds. I mean, I got a fork in the road to make that decision to go left or right. But I can't go straight. I'm trying to get on the kayak today. Don't know when the clouds are rolling in, don't know when they're rolling out. But traffic is insanely bad in one area. I don't know if I'm going to man it up to get through it. You guessed it, this is what I get for trying to get on my kayak on a Saturday. Looks like we're going 0 miles an hour. I got a long way to go. Got about 50 miles. And the accident's 4 miles up the road. Oh, man. Cloud's going to be moving in really soon. I'd say about 3 o'clock. I'm only going to get about, well, by the time I get up there, I'm only going to get about maybe 3 hours of sun on myself. Man. Seems like it just started. There goes the ambulance. Come on, people, don't. They said the 3 left lanes, not the 3 right lanes. People are moving to the left. Welcome to Saturday in Metro Atlanta. Well, if I can get there by 11, I think I'll be alright. I think I'll get a couple hours. This guy went from the left lane to the right lanes. Look at these vehicles this guy's got on the back of his. Man, you talk about heaven. What did I tell you about that coming back? Volvo, yep, go figure. Volvo S60, right, 2 lanes over. You always have to stop and take a look. Maybe it might have been a Volvo S30. I couldn't really tell, even though I know my Volvos. How much you want to bet the accident up here has got one of the vehicles involved? How much you want to bet it's going to be a Dodge Charger or one of those Chevy sports cars? Or somebody that has a spoiler on the back of it? How much you want to bet? I bet you $50 trillion it's going to be one of those 3. Every last one I pass always has one. Why is everybody trying to get off the freeway? It's right up here, about 1.5 miles. Nothing but brakes right now. There's 2 cop cars, one blocking half the right lane right here. Yep, they got the Honda Accord with the spoiler pulled over. There's 2 sitting right behind them. I can't film it though, I can't film it, they're gonna see me. There's 2 cop cars got this joker blocked in. I bet he was racing somebody. Honda Civic, spoiler, he's in the back of the vehicle. Yep, he's in the back of the one of the cop cars. We're not into the accident yet. The boys are cracking down on the I'm letting you see me do nothing but hit the brakes. There's too much glare on the screen. I don't think you saw the Honda Civic with a spoiler on the back. They arrested him hardcore for driving erratically. Oh boy, the closer we get, the slower we go. I don't understand why people don't understand. I mean, they wait till the last second to get out of the two left lanes, the ones that they say are blocked. They still stay in the left-hand lanes. I tell you what though, when I see that kind of thing, let's say the two left lanes are blocked. Let's say the two left lanes are blocked, and I see the sign that says accident 5 miles ahead, two left lanes blocked. Even though it's 5 miles ahead, I get all the way over as far as humanly possible. In the very beginning, that is. Who are the ones that, I don't understand their thought process though. They are the main reason. They are the main reason why it backs up like this every single time. Every time there's an accident, they're the main reason. The ones who stay in the lanes that are supposed to be shut down way ahead. If everybody got out of the lanes way ahead of time, wouldn't traffic move smoother? I know I have a device in my hand. See, we're going to be stuck next to this tractor trailer all the way through. We're not going to see a dang thing. We're not going to see that Dodge Charger slammed up against the wall with skid marks. With skid marks that are 587 feet long. Dang it. Let's hope they go to jail for racing. Oh man, not a way I want to spend this Saturday. Just think about this though, guys. I mean, look at all these people backed up in the left lanes. Now you're going nowhere because you didn't decide to get over ahead of time. Dang, guys, I mean, University of Alabama. Let me see. Yeah, we're coming to a standstill up in here. I haven't seen hero trucks yet. I guess those come first to knock the vehicle off the road to the right-hand side. Oh, man. I know I'm ready to get on the kayak. But think about this. I'm looking. Yeah, but think about this. I was about to say, if I only got an earlier start. You already know what I'm about to say. But what would have happened if I got an earlier start? Would I have been involved in the accident? You see what I'm saying? Every second counts. Either or. But the decision that you make is the decision that you make. That's it. I know you're saying I need to vacuum the bottom floor. I need to vacuum the floor. I need to replace the mats, really, though. My junky vehicle. Well, it's really not that junky. It's quite clean, except for the driver's side. It's like I just got it detailed on the passenger side. But on the driver's side floor, it's a different story. Man, okay, they're right up here. They're right up here. We're not going to be able to film it, though. We're not going to say anything. There's 3 lanes that are blocked, and everybody in the 3 left lanes are still sitting there like they never saw the sun because they're too busy texting. Let me go ahead and get off the phone. It's overheating. I can feel it. Here we go. What do we have here? Move, car, move. I gotta see. All right, so someone's taking pictures. Yeah, it's on its side. It's on its side. Okay. They're trying to flip it over. It's some kind of, it's a truck. It's a truck. It's a box truck. That's it. And the Dodge Charger against the wall. Black Dodge Charger against the wall with minimum damage to the front end. I'll tell you exactly what happened. The Dodge Charger was driving so fast that it rammed the box truck and flipped it over. That's exactly what happened. Look how nice the center medians get with the wildflowers out here. Starting to grow. That's beautiful. It's a very nice day, even though it's going to be no sun at all come about 3 o'clock. But it's worth it to get out. It is. Got to get what I can get in. Finally made it. Almost there. Check that out. There's a lot of people on the road today out here. This little country road. Got to be careful out here, though. This is where I was driving about 2 years ago, and someone said, watch your speed. Watch your speed. Yes, always. I'm trying. I'm only doing about 45 right now. 43 or whatever. Time to get out on the kayak on this beautiful day. So far, it's going to be beautiful if it was thundering and lightning out here. Got to get caught in a few of those on the kayak this year, unlike last year. Missed a few. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab the adventure things. Get on that kayak. Back again. One of my chill zones. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself once again. This is my 3rd time on the kayak before May 2022. My 3rd time on the blue thing before May. May's just a couple days away, though. I think actually today is the last day. Today's the last day of April. Tomorrow's May 1st. Pat yourself on the back. If I can get out on a kayak before the trees are dark green, we've done real nice. We've done good for the year. Definitely in the mood to chill. I haven't had caffeine since Saturday or Sunday. I think I had that last grape flavored Nuz. Oops, they're pulling me towards Snake Zone. I know there's a baby tree of life right here. Pulled down. River birch. Here's a big one right here. Probably his parent. Yeah. You know, now it's gotten to the point in my videos where I'm just trying to figure out the answers based off the answers that the comments that they give me over the course of the last 865 videos I've done, with another 20 that are still being processed at the moment, with another 1,500 to 2,000 left to make. That's a lot of hours right there, folks. That is. Taking pictures. I'll never forget that one time when I was riding down the road, headed out to one of my adventures on a Saturday or Sunday, and I was filming the woods close to where I live as I was driving down the road. Comments like that, what I'm about to tell you, comments like this kind of help speak the truth when it comes to nature. Thank the Lord for technology these days. Thank you, Lord, for allowing us to do such things. It's almost like they're guiding the human race out here to create technology in a way to help speak truth and find out truth, because there's always going to be humans out there looking for it, and there's always got to be a way to figure it out by using technology. The most powerful things out there can help combine us and them. Yeah, I'll never forget this one comment when I was driving down the road. Just left the Da Vinci pad, headed out to one of my adventures, and I was filming the woods. I think it had to be a fall day, I can't remember. But as I was going down the road, someone said, "I see bodies. I see bodies." And I was like, what are you talking about? You see bodies? That had me stumped after listening to that comment for about 300 or 400 times. I was like, did they just say what I think they said? I see bodies. Like I said, it sounds like they're always singing or humming. I see bodies. And it made me think about something, you know? I kept looking back at the video. I was like, what the heck are they talking about? I'm filming the woods as I'm driving down the road at 30 miles an hour. The only thing I see is a bunch of woods and some down trees. Dead trees lining the woods. I see bodies. I see bodies. I understand it now. I know exactly what they mean by they see bodies. They're talking about the trees, the dead trees and dead bushes pulled down in the woods, like what you're looking at. To them, whoever they are, it could have even been me that said that. Whoever it was, I gotta find out. That knows how to speak truth because they know truth. Watch them say it was me that said that, like they said I said many things before when I thought it was somebody else saying it. My soul. I see bodies. So to them, these trees out here are bodies. Alive and dead. What a shame indeed. Makes me want to save them all, really. All those different comments I've gotten in my videos. Still trying to figure a lot of them out. Like one time someone said I pissed on their grave. What if I just took a leak in the backyard of my uncle's? Urinated somewhere in the woods. You know how you have to go, right? You'd think it's innocent, but possibly. It's possible. Just think about this, it's possible. That is a disgrace to them out here. And you don't even know it. If I have to go so bad out here, for the past few times, I've told them I'm sorry if I'm pissing on your grave. Like a downed tree or something like that. Like a pile of leaves. A stump. And you use the bathroom on that. They might get offended because you peed on their grave. But that's weird though, because I don't understand that though. Because if they're dead, if they are a dead tree and they call that their grave, then how are they still alive? You know what I mean? Because if that's their grave, how are they able to be alive to talk? With their frequency. Maybe you're gonna say, but hey man, hey, it could have been a lost grave deep out in the woods or something like that. Like you claim you might have found that grave at your uncle's place. And that was the grave that you peed on. Maybe it was behind that Kroger shopping center where they claim on audio when they claim that it's a graveyard. Underneath the shopping center. The back right hand side. On a hill, shallow grave. When I used to go out there as a child, teenager. Yeah, dang, look at that. Can't tell if the image is straight. Man, look at that. Come out here to touch, but don't take. I wanted to explore today, but I don't have the boots on. I got these little lady slippers on. Look what I've been doing to these brand new creek walking shoes right here. I thought they were going to last me at least a year, fellas. I was hoping they were going to last me at least a year. But I mean, look at the damage already. Hold on. I'm trying to get ahead of the rocks because the current's going backwards. You know how it rolls with us. But yeah, look at the damage on that thing. That's like wearing these things like 3 times already. And I know it's because walking on rocks, that kind of thing. Walking on abrasive rocks and stuff. Already wore a hole in the inside. You talk about Da Vinci style. Things I use like that don't last as long as they should, as I hope. I'm just going to have to spend $55 on a pair of Crocs. Again. It's clean out here though, look at that. I'm thinking though, there's another video that I made a long time ago when I was in my kayak in a spot that I ventured to a few times, at least 10 times basically. And I plan to go there today, but the traffic on 285, thanks to 400 construction. I'm angry, because I was supposed to go there today. And up there, you know, at Oil River, that kind of thing, where it first starts to back up. You know, we've been out there many times. And, you know, where the dredging machine is. And so I plan to go up there today. And I was like, looking at traffic report, you know, to track the traffic. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. All I saw was red from Roswell Road all the way back up to North Shallowford, like Shamply Dunwoody. And I was like, you know what? That's going to keep me from going there because it's going to take me an hour to get through that junker. Not fair. Which means I wouldn't have gotten there till 12 noon. But then look what we had to go through today. We had to sit in that thing for about 35 minutes. With the flipped over box truck with the Dodge Charger against the wall. And I wish I could have filmed that though. Wish I could have. Something. It's either a frog or the rocks are moving. They're shifting. I know what rock shifting sounds like. They sound like two boulders rolling together, rubbing together. It's like more of a muted sound though. Yeah, but I was on my kayak up there. Okay, let me keep going with the story. So I was up on my kayak, and I know you saw the comments in the video, and I still haven't figured it out yet. I haven't been asking the questions though. And, you know, pertaining to it, related to it. But I was sitting on my kayak and it was about 6:30 and I was getting ready to roll out because I had about 4.5 miles to go to get back to the parking location. And I was sitting on my kayak in that beautiful creek and I was taking pictures at an angle. The sun was over there, coming down about 6 o'clock. And it was like glowing. Of course, you know, I was picking up the beer bottles and all other crap, the beer cans and stuff, all the garbage out there. In that heavenly spot. And I was sitting in my kayak. And someone said, well, you know the comment, man, why do I have to say this though? Why do I have to say it again? Comments in the video, what they said. Something I can't figure out. They said, Metatron, you should be working. Metatron, you should be working. Watch them say something now. You're not going to hear anything. Because the dripping of the water. Yeah, they said, Metatron, you should be working. And I was like, what the heck are they talking about? So maybe Metatron's out there chilling with me, you know? Watching me chill, taking pictures and stuff. Maybe Metatron was out there with me. And they were telling him, his buddies, the ones who kind of like, dang, look at that. That's a heavenly scene right there. Yeah, but I was stumped about that because I was like, what do they mean by working? That's what I'm afraid of most. What if they called me Metatron again? I'm waiting for them to answer out here, but the boat is starting behind me. He's deciding to come up here my way right when I'm trying to get some answer. My phone's going to overheat too, for real. Metatron, you should be working. What if they were actually calling me Metatron again? and they're mad at me because I was chilling on the kayak. I want to get a picture behind him. You'll never believe the scene that I'm looking at. There's a perfect purple cloud in the horizon, though. I gotta get to that thing. What am I talking about? Get to the cloud. Purple cloud? Let me go ahead and let this guy pass. I gotta get this image in before the clouds move. I can't see the screen though. I'm gonna have to do some serious Photoshop on this thing if I can't get the angle right. I know those probably aren't purple clouds. Those are just shadowed clouds because of that cloud right there. It's making shadows. I'm under a spider web. You guys crazy. Heavenly day. If I got 150 pictures before it got dark out here, could you imagine my portfolio? You know, not really portfolio, guys, my bad. I mean, they're iPhone photos. iPhone 7 photos. I don't have room for the DSLR in the kayak. You're gonna say, why not? Yeah, but back to what I was talking about. I'm yet to come out and ask, what did you mean by working? What's their idea of working though? I know sitting on a kayak is not working. That's chilling. That's chilling. This is chilling. This is not working. They have a point. They do. They have a point. But don't I deserve a break? I'm always working all the time. They know I'm the best worker. I am. Always have been. And I've worked my life away. And I'm going to continue to work non-stop. But I deserve a break every now and then. I know there's a lot that needs to be done when it comes to the Almighty. A lot that needs to be fixed. Helped. Everything. Gets even better every single minute. Look at that. All I gotta do is give it time. I think we might be able to clear it. I think we might. This one's moving over there. It's not moving in the direct location of the sun, so we might be clear. Heck yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Metatron, you should be working. I'm sorry I'm not working. I'm going to say this now. Let me go ahead and just act like they're calling me that name. And let me just go ahead and speak up and say, yeah, okay, I know. I should be working. Let me go ahead and acknowledge. What the heck was that? Did you... I didn't hear... Did you just say something? I recognize that voice anywhere. Dang, look at that. The little babies are about to come out. These guys. The mountain orioles. They turn back around. Guess what I just saw on the log back there behind me that I was just getting off the phone with? I'm in that section. A baby painted turtle was on a log. Little tiny thing. And I rode right past him. And he didn't jump off. He didn't. That was cool right there. But look at this chill zone. Oh yeah, that's frigid. I'm trying to get the things that no one else is going to get. I mean, cause look at the bedrock though. Look at how pristine it is right here, except for that thing. Everything counts in large amounts. Let's try not to destroy anything. I heard something move. Don't tell me that was a snake sitting up here. They don't mind it when we come by to pick up the garbage. What you think about that now? I mean, before and after, you can't beat it. Well, imagine if you ripped the log out. That looks a heck of a lot better right there. For real. Put that garbage there. Gonna be there till I get back. Cute, adorable. Sound like a video game. In the game of life. Yeah, I know you're going to say, Metatron, you should be working. That was a couple years ago when you guys said that on audio. What do you mean by working? There's a dog up there at that other parking area. There's nothing out here. So I know that they're going to be up there. That's what I'm worried about most. What do they mean by working? I don't know if I know or not. They might say that I know because I've always been doing it. But I don't know. I mean, does it have to do with this? Whoa, 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 look at that. Wow. Just a few leaves. That's it. A few leaves just sitting around. Guess they had the pressure washer out the last couple weeks. Raked up the leaves. Sent them below. I don't know if they like it when I come out like this on the kayak. If they say, Metatron, you should be working and not on the kayak, and not sitting on the kayak, then what am I supposed to be doing? I work hard enough in my day job. I do. I work hard enough in my daytime job. And I work hard enough at other things, like making the videos, studying the earth, studying human nature, studying geology, studying everything else, studying nature itself, cleaning up garbage. But what do they mean by I need to keep working? I should be working. I bet it has to do with saving God's life, right? That was a fly that flew by, not an EVP. Clouds are just right in that one. Ooh, the haziness. No direct sunlight. There's a bunch of haze on the trees at the moment. The hazy light. Different story behind us though. Like I told you the other day at work, I was like looking at the weather during my lunch break, and I was like, it'll make a grown man cry when they're sitting in the building having to look at this outside. We're in it today, so I'm not crying. We're in it today, so I'm not crying. You're gonna say, ask the questions, man. Come on, ask them. What do you mean by working? What do you mean by Metatron, you should be working? They're speaking now, I just heard them. I know that frequency. Sound like they were behind me on the right hand side. But they are. I probably won't hear the answer. Probably take a month to figure it out. To tap in. To connect with my frequency. We'll take that back. That hazy cloud did go in front of the sun. Keep your mouth shut. Please move fast. Please move fast. Please move fast. I'm trying to increase on the tan. Another long A video for nothing. You know what I was thinking? It was like, when I heard that, put it down in my notes and in the video, and they said, Metatron, you should be working. And I was stumped. Because I had no idea what they're talking about when it comes to working, though. What if it's something bad? What if it's like a bad, I'm not going to say bad job, but what if it's something that means to be bad, What if it's not something as simple as cleaning up heaven? Or what else? What if it's like something much more difficult that I can't do alone? Look at these gnats. Every last one is underneath the paddle. What you guys doing? Huh. I gotta use this thing. Come on, don't get in the water. I don't want to kill you. I save you all the time anyway when I float by. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. A hazy cloud's gonna stay right in front of the sun for another 17 minutes. Yeah, but that was what I was worried about, folks. When they said, Metatron, you should be working. I guess the job is, I'm hoping that it's something easy. But nothing's ever easy when it comes to us. If it's cleaning up heaven, that's a hard job. That is. But it's easy for me because I can do what I can do. Maybe my job is to tell the human race to pick up after themselves, to pick God up too. The Almighty, Yahweh, Allah, the God. Pick him up. Make sure he live. But what if the job is saving God's life? What if it is? What if the job is saving God's life? Box elder. Fast growing trees right here. Species of maple. Look at that. Beautiful waters. If it was 93 out here, I'd be laying in that. I'd be out here just chilling in the water. Wonder what it looks like around the bend. The waters have been cleaning up out here, so there's no more log jams right up here on the corner. A few bits of debris, excuse me, my dry mouth. Dang. There's always something special around every corner. I don't know why I'm panicking trying to get in so much at one little time though. I mean, we're barely through first month of the springtime. We still have till like June 20th. I guess since I made some mistakes in the past, I've learned my lesson to not take anything for granted. Not take everything for granted. Dang. All right, all right. Yes, indeed. Pictures worth $60,000. Maybe the butterflies are out. Let's just call this non-stop heaven for today. I wanted to try to explore through some woods up here. I thought I saw some giant trees of life. Many times up here, rubbernecking, turning my neck like the Exorcist. Noticing large trunks, large stems through the landscape. There's got to be some ancient ones out here though. Here's one kind of 95-year-old sycamore. Let me try to get up there. Take some nice ones. What you think? Oh, I snapped like 5 pictures before the the background was darkened. Current's gonna be pretty rough up there though. starting to get more shallow. I was too busy looking up at the trees as I was going, and I hit a dry patch behind me. Scared the crap out of me. All I heard was that scraping noise. I had no idea where I was. Didn't realize I hit the shallow zone. I know we're going to run into some kayakers up here. We are. It's going to take me probably 30 minutes just to get up. I see one right there in this boat. You can't see him. I got 2013 vision. He's standing up on his little boat though. You can get a shallow boat up here. You just can't get the motorboat. Let me go ahead and try to get up there. I keep going backwards. Wonder how old the soil is. I came over here to look at the soil. Probably not that old, it's just compacted leaves, that's all it is. Before it gets turned into peat. Then many thousands of years it turns into jet, then coal. Oh boy. I'm trying to rest everything though. Hold on, I think I see something. I just picked up a golf ball. I know you're not supposed to look for artifacts on the Chattahoochee, it's federal property. But golf balls are not, they're not, you know, artifacts. The current is pulling back. I'm trying to, I know you see that right there. I know you see that. Other people come out here to take the artifacts. I don't. It's illegal. I came over here because I saw this. I thought it was a hubcap. Those are going to be our size and they're blue. But they're probably torn up from the floor up. They're creek walking shoes. Someone who had more money than other people out here just decided to get rid of them. Daddy will buy me a new pair. Doesn't matter. Oh, they've been out here for a while too. They're full of the clay soils. I don't know what you think. My size, I wear Sarai. Hold on. I'm trying to get this stuff out. Why would I even keep these? Dang, look at that. Video is just as good as a still image. They're kind of fat though. Look how thick they are. Wide they are. Current's pulling me around. It's flipping me backwards now. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was a bird or a kid yelling on a kayak. Like yelling at a family member or something like that. I'm trying to see these things, but I keep getting pulled away. Way off probably. No, they're my size. These things are solid as a rock on the bottom side. These are real creek walking shoes. They're hard as a rock though. Washing clothes. Look at that. They heard me talking about having to invest into buy some more Crocs. I don't know now. I don't know now. It's not going to have the size that it's been ripped off. But the soles are they're too rough. You can't bend them. So how would you even walk in these things? Maybe I just need to work them out. That's it. Let me go ahead and try to recover these things. days on the Chattahoochee. Nothing like it. Like it's summer break already. And we're not even out of April. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for the time I'm able to come out. Really, though, us human race, we owe you a ton. Big time. You don't know how much we owe God. We owe them more than you could ever imagine. Time to divvy up, get that treasure ready, and take it out for another go-around. Why do you think I've been collecting all that stuff? To bury some more. Hand it off. But that's just mine. Yeah, this is weird though. I mean, you heard me talking earlier about these. I just got these things. I only wore them about 3 times. I already have a hole in it. And I said I was going to have to buy some Crocs, something with a better sole. Something my size, of course. But we just found our color. And the soles are so sturdy, so solid, I don't even think I can walk in them. I'll just have to work them out a little bit, you know, soften them up like a baseball glove. Those are some solid bottoms. You talk about plastic. Probably were just as soft as these until the laws of nature got a hold of them and made them as hard as I needed them to be. And they were holding on to them. Definitely got to wear the socks with these though. Look like they can be extremely uncomfortable. Because it's plastic on the inside too. Thanks for the creek walking shoes. Don't know how much I'm going to be wearing them though. Got to make sure they fit. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Can't believe it. These things are an absolutely perfect fit. They are my size. Weird. Extremely weird. Extremely weird indeed. Thank you for the shoes, guys. Now I can walk on hard rocks again, because I know the last couple of times I took these things out, I hurt the bottom of my feet walking on the rocks and all. And I sprained the right toe, the ligament underneath it. I strained it, whatever. Doesn't hurt anymore, but it hurt for about a couple weeks ago. Weird day indeed. Quite the recovery. Everything's perfect but the tire. Check that out. Look at that. We can actually walk all the way across the Chattahoochee in here. Wish I could have known what it was like a long time ago, before they backed up the dam. Before they built the dam and backed it all up. I know it probably was deeper in a lot of other places. But this tells me the truth right here. I'm trying to look at the satellite images from, that's a heartbreaking scene though. I mean, you get on, what's that website that I've been getting on quite a bit lately? Just curious to know if I can see any trees of life and how much they cut down, how much they didn't. What they never touched, all that kind of stuff. I try to. That website, historical aerials. Historic aerials, I think it is. And I get out on that thing looking at places like this to try to figure out if there might be giant trees of life, because they allow life to live out here. And I can try to find them. Yeah. But one of the things that I did, and I wanted to see how it was going to play out, was I not overlooked it, but I did the time lapse. You can choose the years to go back. And I did the time lapse of the aerials around the time that Beaver Dam was built. And the very first available year that you get, I think it's 1955 or 56 or something like that. I think it's like 1955. Is about that area, coming. Sugar Hill, all that up there. And north of that. And I was looking at the transition. And you can see the dam being completed. Basically, I think it's about 90% complete in 1955 when I looked at it on the website. And I was looking at the aerials, and I was like, oh, there's Beaver Dam. And looking at the river back then, before it backed up the lake. And you do the transition into the future, and you see all the land wiped out. That was a sad sight for real. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of acres of beautiful landscape, farmland, old civilizations, ancient civilizations, old home sites, old towns from way back when, ancient trees of life, under 100 feet of water. Yeah, but you look at that and the scale of it all. I'm not going to say it'll bring you to tears, but it'll come close to it. Wish you would have figured out a different way to harness the energy for real, though. And you took it a whole bunch. Just for power. Could have been a different way. I guarantee there is. There should have been a different way to harness the power. And you still struggle with it today? Trying to keep it. I came over here to apply some suntan lotion to my legs before they got too burned. Check this out, bam. Picture for the ages. Got to get the hand in there. Having the time of my life today. But I try to make that every day, really. Even when I leave work, I wish I could do donuts in the middle of the freeway. No, just kidding. Trying to get the image in. Heavenly spot. I think there's somebody trying to get up here on their boat. Look at that. Nothing like touching bedrock. Hundreds of thousands of years old, millions of years old. Never touched these rocks before. What a boring video. Shooting a part of the video about touching a boulder. Where are all the giant fishing spotters that like to hop in the kayak and crawl all over the place to make a scream? Dang, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oops, I'm trying to regain my balance. There's little fishies in here. Good spot to jump in if it's not too dangerous. I'm not talking about me, I'm just talking about in general. Swimming next to the rocks. One time I came out here 3 years ago in October. It's my last trip out here. I was up here when the leaves were changing. About 82 degrees that day. Sun setting at 6:13, something like that. Of course, I didn't make it that long, but I wasn't really booted out of here. I was just on the river, and way ahead of me, up the river, you can hear gunfire, people hunting and stuff like that. And I was going to go a little bit further, you know, just to keep on going for the day. It's about 3 o'clock that day, and I heard them getting closer, and I heard them let go of a few rounds, and I looked behind me, and I know they were far away. They were. I don't know if they saw me or not. But you talk about taking off. I heard the gunfire, and I looked behind me, and I see the water start splashing up. I'm like, oh crap. They might be trying to shoot at fish or whatever. And then they might try to shoot towards in my direction, see if they can scare me or not. And I just took off. I did. I took off in the kayak as quickly as possible. Try to get out of their sight. But, you know, this is one dangerous world for real, though. It's not easy being out here. And I'm not talking about being out here. I'm talking about just, you know, being human and getting out. Human race is not easy to be around. They are dangerous. Uh-oh, I almost knocked the golf ball out of the kayak. Looks like I made landfall again. Takes a while to get up here against the current. Real slow. Kind of tough. Yeah. Looks like the sun's gonna be blocked for a good 25 minutes. It's a big A cloud right there. And then more to follow behind it. Guess the clouds are starting to roll in from the northwest. Well, even if I don't get sun on my face today, I'll get it next weekend, maybe. Up to the bedrock up in here. Now this is where you're going to find all the footsteps right here. Everybody looking. While I'm looking for something else. Trying to hurry before the sun goes behind that big cloud you just saw. It's been good about staying out so far today. But the clouds add a extra depth and extra luxury to the photographs. For real though. I need to keep going. This is where I usually stop and turn around because it's always so late and it's only 3:30. Yeah, that's what I get to look forward to the rest of the day. We're in luck. I made a miscalculation when it came to the time. I'm not good at looking at the clock. You already know that. I'm definitely not good at looking at the clock. But it's not even 3 o'clock yet. It's 2:51. We basically still have 6 hours left. What the heck am I going to do for 6 hours? Treasure for the day from heaven. Thanks for the diamond ring. Can't pedal through there. Gotta walk it. This is usually my ending spot because I can't go any further backwards. I guess today's a good day to try. Wonder what happened to the mostly cloudy. Look at that. Guess the clouds moved out. But they'll be back. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. And in some places, like Canton, it's supposed to be raining starting at 7 o'clock tonight. Look at them right here trying to make me start drinking again. Dang jokesters. Looks like we have a finger pointed piece of wood that's pointing at a tall boy. Trying to take pictures, that's all. Taking pictures. Pointing at this thing right here. What are they trying to get me to drink tonight? Later. What the heck is going on in my life? You know, I haven't had an energy drink since last Sunday. guys are kidding me with this. Come on now. They know when I'm talking. They like to play their little games. That's all. Because they know I'm where I need to be. Wherever I end up is where I need to be. It's almost like they're poking fun at me. Because they know I'm trying to cut back on the energy drinks. You know, take that back. Maybe they're not trying to get me to drink it though, you know? Maybe they're not poking fun. I was sitting there thinking about something like, for instance, I mean, back there when I first picked it up, I thought maybe they were trying to tell me I should have had a Nas energy drink, would have gotten up here faster. But why would they try to get me up here faster? It's chill day. Huh. But I thought about something else. Oh, look, there's the bottom of a bottle. But I thought about something else. They're probably the same ones, I know they are, the ones that tell me to stop drinking the alcohol. Whenever I come to places like this, always something about the water, the areas, everything out here. I'm taking pictures. That's why I have to stop. Yeah, but they were probably pointing at that because they might think that that's hurting my body. And they want me to take a deeper look and not do it anymore. You know? Not drink them. Need to find something else that's going to give me energy. And they don't want it to be that. Who knows? It could be hurting my kidneys. Could be hurting something else. Could be hurting my heart. Maybe I'll take that as a different part of the game and not think that they're pointing fun at something because they know I'm trying to stop the powerful energy drinks. Thanks, fellas, for pointing it out. You're always pointing at something. And they're always important. I know that for a fact. Trying to keep the kayak steady. Check out this piece of driftwood right here. Look how big that thing is. That thing's ready to go. No, I'm not going to. You can't take it out of here. It's illegal. I just saw the orange markers on the other side of the river. About 50 feet up on a hill over there, which is a good sign for us. Yeah. Dang, look at that. Like I told you before, I hope it's not illegal to take pictures out here like this. Man, I'm already up to like 175 pictures. Probably not, probably 125, but look at that though. That thing's ready to go. I mean, all you gotta do is just stay in it. That's it. Bring out the wood crane. And display that thing in the yard somewhere. Maybe on the front porch. Maybe it's another decoration for Bass Pro Shops. And they're a magnificent place. You talk about being jealous. I've only gone in there one time. You're going to say, Da Vinci, you crazy. You've only gone in the Bass Pro Shops one time. Yeah, just one time. Because I wanted to see what kind of, exploring pants I can buy. Or, no, I had to go buy exploring pants, cargo pants and waders. And I thought that was the place to go. Since Galleons didn't have any at the time. So I decided to take a look. And I was just blown away at the decor that they had in there. The way they designed their shop. This is it right here. This is the spot I can't get past. Boulders on the left. Fast moving current on the right. Deep pool right behind it. I might have to muscle my way past it. I don't know if I can make it. Look how beautiful it is up there. Look how level the river is. Look how scary it looks. I mean, not scary in a bad way, in an adventurous way. No snakes? Trying to get no carvings? Dang, but look at that. Spot I can't get past. I mean, how am I going to get on the kayak? I tried it before. I tried to stand on this right here. I tried to stand right here and get up in the kayak and start it real backwards. Well, not backwards, but you know, paddle forwards. Look, I crapped myself. No, it's just clay soils. Try and clean the shoes off. What a day indeed. I'm having a blast. See if I can do it. Doesn't look too bad. Wonder if there's a face profile in here. There's people coming down the river, go figure. On a kayak. They sound like a bunch of college kids. You can imagine they've been drinking. Who wouldn't be, besides me? Looks like the second round of clouds is rolling in. No rain though. That's not until later. Let me leave a hand in the footprint real quick. Like I always do, somewhere. Places I've covered before. Well, not covered, but now I have. And my kayak is being pulled away from me. Hold on. Trying to get the bearings right. Guess what I just found? Check out this heavenly place right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out though, because the soil is going to swallow us up. Dang, look at this place. Now you know how my soul feels at the moment. Another discovery. Trying to take pictures. I hear water running. I mean, I know that's the creek. I want to see the bedrock though. This place, man, you know. We're asking for trouble getting out of here. I might as well just stay in. It's like 4:53 right now. It's almost like I have about 45 minutes before I get off work. But look at this place. Man, that's some frigid water that comes out of here too. It's ice cold. I know you're going to say go take a look. You don't know where it leads though. We've come a long way just to make it somewhere. Might be the new turnaround spot, but it takes forever to get up here. I mean, it took me 5 hours to get here. But I've had to stop and take a lot of pictures. Well, you know, two bodies of water converge. You know what that means? The sands are going to be extremely soft. Quite the corner right here. I got a glimpse of it when I passed. I was trying to get some pictures of the horizon up there. Yeah, it's too shallow for the kayak. I'm trying to be careful. Anytime I see that black, that's kind of a good sign, which means it's kind of sturdy. Look at the grass though. I gotta get up there though. Hopefully they'll give us enough sun to take a few more pictures though. Oh, there's a little turtle right there. That black thing in the center. They're hiding. I don't blame them. Well, there goes the sun. There's going to be people sitting up here too. Oh crap. I'm so glad I discovered this place. Another place in heaven. So hard to get to, though. Trying to keep a lookout for all sorts of things. What the heck is that? I mean, like I told you before, long time ago in one of my videos, I said the further you get out in heaven, the better the heaven there is to see, the more dangerous the wildlife, because they're assigned to protect it. Also, there's no human influence. These days, that is. Ancient? Possibly. Trying to look at 5 things at once, trying to make sure there's no chairs up in the tree. what I call the heaven perch. You know, where the hunters like to sit and wait to kill. I'm also making sure no one's just going to be magically standing up here. I want to get right up here and just go. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, I bet 500 people have been up here in the past week and a half. I keep looking back to make sure my kayak is still there. At least I made it somewhere today. Soul is happy. I'm waiting for the sun. I don't think it's going to come back out though. I'll just have to come back later to get those images. So proud of myself on this one, because usually when I find a place like this, I have no battery or memory left on the iPhone. Dang. Hanging on. You already know what I'm going to say. What I say every time I find a mysterious place like this. Thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands of years of evolution. And someone discovered it before we did. Thousands of years ago. Yeah, you know the natives were out here. This was their home. I guarantee you, for a very long time. It's almost like I can even feel it. Thought I saw somebody. Makes me want to stay up here forever, doesn't it? As long as I had a grocery store, I'll be all set. Watch the sun come out when I get out of here. Oh, it's a piece of metal. I can't get it. Crap. It's one of those large galvanized steel panels. Too big to get out of here. Well, dang it. Metal is nature though, right? Let's leave it. I know it's kind of artistic, but let them play around with it for a while. Finding places like this is a lot better than other things. I stepped on a snake. They didn't steal the kayak. Oh, man. I think I might have to get going. I have 3 hours to get back. I've covered a lot of ground. 6.5, 7 miles maybe. But judging by the slope of the land right here, I could tell you they had to be out here. The ancients. Look how the land just comes down like this. And it levels off. It's not an abrupt drop. And then it slopes up a little bit more right up there. I can see the grass. Beautiful. I feel electrified at the moment. Don't know if that means anything. Could just be the body. What am I doing in the deep side? This is where I was earlier. Right here. In order for me to come out here and explore even more, I gotta get an early start. You're talking about getting out to the boat dock no later than about 7 o'clock in the morning. We got out there today about 11:30. I can't go any further. I'll have to save it when I come out earlier. Look at that. 5:30. We've done good today. My mind just wants to keep on going though. But I mean, there is a beacon right there. The rocks in the middle, the boulders. There's more people bound to come around the corner though. I don't want to interfere with them as I struggle to try to paddle upstream. Time to go cruise control backwards. Looks exactly like the Etowah River. And there they go right there. Gotta make sure I'm completely straight going through that one and not turn to the side. Grade 0 rapids. I was so scared. Whee! Oh, dang. Back in Normalville. Dang, look at that. You know, a couple of years ago when I looked on Google Earth, trying to track how the river meanders through the landscape, and then some, and figured out that there's like a connecting point. Like if I got out not too far from where I am right now and just cut across the landscape, I would be to where it circles back around in no less than probably about 30 minutes. But you can't judge the landscape when you're looking down. You don't know the topography unless you look at a map, a topo map. Whee! Heck, probably be all the way across on the other side of things in less than 10 minutes. Wonder how much of Georgia is not explored, hasn't been explored. How many acres? I mean, how many places were missed? That's what I want to know. I mean, like, what else could be out here that no one ever knows about? It's first, hold on, make sure nobody's coming. It's virtually impossible to have every square acre covered, you know? The way I really envision covering the landscape is like the way You go out and you search for lost people, people who were reported missing. You go out in a row, lines of people, 10 feet apart, 20 feet apart, 100 feet apart. And you just comb the landscapes, looking up, looking down, looking all around. And you scream when you find something. That's what I really envision, combing the landscape. Think about it. Robert went out with James and Michael back in 1839 out here. Newfound lands. Try to cover what they could. Might have missed a few thousand acres. One went that way, one went this way. Michael couldn't really climb the hills, kind of overweight. He just stayed on level ground and said, I'll just say I covered it. Let's just say that we did, but we didn't. And then something major was missed. Some boulders with carvings on them. Great find for the state of Georgia. Never even found. Made it through a perfect day. 7 o'clock. Time to call it a day. Guess I'm gonna have to see you tomorrow in the next adventure. It's gonna be raining most of the day tomorrow. Who knows what I'm going to do? I have no idea, really. Hope you enjoyed it. No, I did. Never forget the first time I came out here, though. Very first time I discovered this place and came out here on the kayak. First thing I ever laid my hands on out here, the second I even got in here, was a safe in the water. It was already destroyed, you know, hollowed out, nothing in it. It was just floating in the water. Trying to teach me a lesson about something. Never found anything like that out here ever again. One of a kind. Beautiful. See you later.